come in, get the kind of match that you had against them as Germany. Both these matches, 7-6 in the winners final, 7-5 in the grand final. You know, it's not going to feel great. Nobody likes losing, but you can take solace in the fact that you put up such a good performance if you're Germany. Dust Ice, you know, maybe hanging up his tablet on back-to-back second place finishes. White Cat coming in, putting forth an amazing showing in this match. We cannot let that be, you know, pushed aside because the guy played incredible this match. But, you know, their roster looked good. Their roster will get better. I think some of those players who had a little trouble in these late stages will continue improving year after year. And I think we're going to be seeing this Germany team, you know, even if they have to make changes next year, we're going to be seeing them in this level again because these guys have proven that they're for real.
Real deal. Despite potentially losing some of their roster next year, you know, we talk about a lot of the time this is potentially Dustus's last OWC that he is playing, and they're going to have some switches that they need to make, but you can certainly count on players like White Cat and Kriller to at least come back next year, and I think those are the two you're going to have to look out for in the future. Of course, we've got our little TV show match here after the match ending. See if we can get some awesome performances on this. Of course, again, massive shout-outs to you for the custom song, new featured artist as well. If you saw the showcase, a very awesome map. Also to all of our mappers that participated in this. A fantastic job here. I think this is a big favorite with all the players this year. And I think we're looking for some crazy performances here. Taquito, White Cat, and Airyu all holding NFCs.
It's like Dust Ice as well up there with 800.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when we saw this map, I was thinking like this is such a Taquito map. You know, I talked about it yesterday while I was talking to some friends about the match that was going on and watching this map being played out in the match yesterday. It was just, this is such a good map for United States that, you know, even if they had lost that last map and gone to TB, I think they would have felt like this was a good spot to be in. But man, Germany's putting up a good score on this too, so I think that would have been super contested. It would have been fun to see, but what are you gonna do? United States, they're inevitable.
Airyu just held through the first bit of the slider section here with the rest of the lobby breaking. It's just him still going. Look at this. Imagine we get the tiebreaker performance that I think people wanted to see. We talked about Airyu not quite as much during the match, but it looks like during tiebreaker he would have had a pretty good time.
Aeryu's a tiebreaker player, man. I think I remember in the 2019 tiebreaker show match, he popped off there too. It seems to be his slot. Oh, there's the break, but
yeah.
Oh, finally for him there.
But now we got this play out. These guys having a good showing of things. Sean, you know, it's good spirits, you know, guys. Despite the loss from Germany, you know, coming in to play the tiebreaker out for fun. I think that's kind of cool to see from those guys.
Absolutely insane. The sportsmanship between the teams in this tournament is just absolutely unreal year after year, despite wins and losses. And, you know, this is the tournament community as a whole. These are players that they play with each other in matches, in other community tournaments. These are our friends and kindred spirits and competitors, and they are all here to have a good time, to perform to the best of their abilities, to be perfectly honest, give each other a hard time because they find it fun. And I think the whole atmosphere of that with these players is absolutely awesome. So they are going to continue going through having a good time with this. I don't think there's any hard feelings every year between them. They'll continue. They'll move on for, you know, God knows the next tournament and play together on the same team or something. And it'll all be a good time. We'll come back next year and they'll be up here to perform again to the best of their abilities.
So, as we play this out, do we want to, let's see these guys again. Okay, I don't know, I'm still trying to process the match we just saw. It's been quite the year, and it's been quite the series of matches, and I don't know, looking forward to what's to come as well. Like you said, these guys are going to be coming back, you know, going to be putting in some great performances, you know, once here. And in the future, man. Fancy Lad 1300 combo, by the way.
By the way,
he and White Cat were matching combo. Man, these are better scores than the teams got yesterday, I believe. At least in a couple cases. This map is very, very hard.
White Cat's accuracy is impressing the hell out of me right now.
Yeah, Utami down at 92, not having the greatest of times.
He's trying his best. Oh, White Cat with a big chain miss on that stream there, but so dare you. Look at that. I mean, we might as well just run through. This is final key eye of the tiebreaker. If you can't get hype at this, then regardless of the match being over.
This song is insane. Like, this song is such a cool way to cap things off, because it was just, you know, we talked about during the showcase and everything, like you being brought on to make this as a custom song and just doing such an amazing job with it. Really, really amazing to see once again, you know, an awesome Grand Finals tiebreaker song, and another great Grand Finals tiebreaker map. Even if we didn't get to see it played in this one, of course, was played yesterday. So we did end up getting a tiebreaker in this round, like with every other round this year, just showing that the teams are very close and very well matched, and, you know, it feels a little bit inevitable, I guess, at the end of the day. Everybody beats everybody, and the United States takes first place. That's kind of just the OWC script, but they've earned it, and they deserved it, and they, once again, back to back, 4 years in a row, 6 out of the last 7, just an unprecedented period of dominance in OSU Standard for the USA.
Gotta say though, this OWC, in terms of the competition between the top 12, top 16, even beyond, throughout this tournament, has just been insane. You mentioned how many tiebreakers we've had. There's been so many good fights, so many little stories throughout all the other teams, and just so much to talk about with this tournament. It's honestly been one of the best in terms of the raw competition.
You know, we discussed it, I think, during the pre-match showcase, and I think over the past couple of weeks, but I could not agree more. We have just had an absolutely amazing showing from all of the teams this year. The most tiebreakers we've seen out of the past, you know, multiple years in the tournament as a whole. Close matches, upsets, and seeding, and early rounds and late rounds and back and forths, and there was just basically everything given to us that we ever could have asked for in the tournament this year. And you know, while the close to the tournament wasn't the nail-biting bracket reset tiebreaker match that I think, you know, some people may have wanted, we certainly had a fantastic finish, and I think both of these two teams performed exactly the way that they wanted to.